It's time. It's Sunfire Talent Time. And you're about to tune into another hot show with the founder, Alicia Collins. So, get your tea, get comfortable, and open your ears. It's time to check out today's hot topics and much more.
Welcome. I see you caught me twice. This is another episode of Sunfire Talent podcast show, and some of us can view my show live on YouTube. So this is another show for you. So I'm truly blessed to have another guest. Hey, I can rhyme too. Here we have a young lady that's about to come on, but just before you try to exit out, don't exit out. Sunfire Talent is a community of talented people who network, and we just get out there and get our businesses going. And we also allow talent to come on to show their talent. So if you are interested in the show, www.Sunfire Talent, hit me up and I can see what I can work with. Okay. So in the meantime, let me introduce my special guest. I've been talking to this young lady for quite some time. I know her work very well. Tammy N. Myers, Nicole. Okay, let me tell you who this young lady is for those who don't know. Miss Myers is, to my heart, spoken word, but she's more than that. She's creative writing. She's more than that, a poet. And she's more than that. And you're gonna find out what more she does do. So let me introduce her to the show, Tammy N. Myers. Welcome.
Hello, Alicia. How are you?
I'm standing. I'm still standing and blessed. 2021 is interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about it. But it's so good to be here. It's finally get a chance to see you live and doing your thing. And thank you again for having me back on your platform.
Yeah.
It's such a pleasure to see you. You look beautiful. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Just had a birthday.
Okay.
So I try to celebrate how I can. It's really hard to celebrate with COVID, you know what I'm saying? So I was keeping it social distance and very safe.
Absolutely. I totally get it.
So on that note, we want to embrace the talent that you have here on Sunfire Talent, as we always have. Can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yes. Thank you again for having me. Blessings. Yes. Well, I could tell you about me again. My name is Tammy Nicole Myers, and my stage name as a performer is called Free Spirit. So as you can see, I represent myself, my brand. I have been a spoken word artist and poetess for some time now. And I am a native of Columbia, South Carolina, currently residing in the North Carolina area of Pineville, Charlotte.
All right.
And here I am, blessed to be on Sunfire Talent platform again. Once again, it's amazing. And I believe that I am designed here to bless the nation, impact lives. I'm here to just showcase myself as not just a poet, spoken word, as Alicia said. I am also humanitarian, definitely humanitarian.
Yes, you are. I mean, I had to drag her. Okay, she was volunteering today. I'm like, what you doing? Well,
yes,
she's a blessing in disguise, y'all.
Thank you.
All right. So, how did you get interested in doing the genre?
Well, it started when I was younger. Basically, I could say actually high school. English was like my favorite course. I just love writing. I just love words, gabbling with words and vocabulary. And I tried attempting to do poetry writing in high school, but I always been hard on myself, so I just kind of discarded. I never just saved it. And I started journaling. journaling was really good for me because it was therapeutic. However, it didn't impact me personally until I got into my adult life, where I was inspired by just my feelings, my life experiences to just write poetry. So I started putting it in poetic flows and rhythms and rhymes and cadence and things like that. And I definitely was still a little hesitant about putting it out there in the universe. So I did have a friend one time that wrote poetry, and I just thought that like she was like one of my corniest friends. And I was like, she showed a poem, that she had written. And I said, well, if you can do it, I can stay motivated and do it myself. So moving forward, I end up writing poetry daily. It became a daily activity for me. I could be at work. I just started writing. So it just started from there, and I just took off from there, and I haven't stopped. And it was since 2001 when I actually started creating the writing part of putting it into formation of a poetry chapbook, I should say. My first written chapbook was in 2001. So since 2001, I just continue elevating in the poetry industry.
Well, okay. All right. So on that note, who do you admire in spoken word? You have admirers.
Yes, I have a few admirers. Oh my God, like I love Dr. Maya Angelou and Nikki Giovanni. Like they are my inspiration because they were believers. They were humanitarian as well, philanthropists, and that I consider myself. Their work impacted lives. Their work touched me and it educated me. And it taught me that to be my own voice, that it was okay to put words into poetry and impact lives. And that's what I was set to do. And I felt like, they were great aspiration for me to just look into. And I had a pleasurable opportunity of meeting Nikki Giovanni one year. And
wow.
It was awesome. Yes, okay. I did. At a lot of festival. Yes, it was. It was amazing. She was very cool and laid back. She was here in Charlotte, North Carolina one year at a literary festival, and I was able to present one of my poetry chapbooks to her.
Okay.
So I was honored to do that, but they were my two favorites at the moment. And, there's more to come behind them as well.
All right, Queen. Okay, we queening today.
Oh, yes, honey.
What's definitely a typical work day for you? Because I know writing and poetry and humanitarian work, what's a typical work day for you?
Ooh, a typical work day for me is career, the regular jobs. I actually put a lot of hours in with work because, I'm pretty dedicated and committed with what I love. And I work 2 jobs in between volunteering, and my work day is always busy and productive. And I enjoy what I do. And so I'm in a different field, but I would not disclose that at the moment. But my work day is just always staying busy, constantly doing something, yes, and creating, and definitely trying to continue to move forward in the workplace and be a great example of morale and leadership.
What's the best thing about creating your projects?
Ooh, the best thing about creating my project. Oh my God.
Look at that smile. Look at the smile, everyone.
Yes, the best thing about creating my project is, oh my God, it's like God just instills so much in me. It's like there is no limit. I just feel like I'm at peace. I feel like it just gives me hope, and it drives my faith even higher because I feel like my gift and my project will touch lives and it will be appreciated. Even if it impact one person, I know I've done my seed and my deed for that day or any other day. And I feel like I've rebirthed projects because I don't sit and think about what I'm going to do. Whatever is manifested in my spirit, I just put forth the effort and do it and execute it. And however it gets out there and be delivered, it just gives me love behind what I do and passion. So I just feel passionate about my project.
All right. What are you currently working on now? Current projects, please.
Current project is looking forward to working on my next book. I have a huge collection of poetry. So I feel like it's more books to come, but I'm currently working on jewelry, like handmade jewelry pieces, like earrings, maybe necklaces, just customized designs. And they're like individual statement pieces, is no pieces the same. So I'm currently working on handmade jewelry.
That's one. All right. You know who's gonna be your buyer right here. Okay.
Okay, girl.
All right, Sunfire Talent, get on that. We all need to look alike, dress alike.
Right. You'll be one of a kind.
I know that's right. All at the same time.
Yeah, thank you.
I got word. I got bars too.
I got you. I got you. Whenever you're ready, I can customize to your personality.
All right. What advice do you give to expiring spoken word artists?
Be authentic. Be your truth. Do not let anyone define your story. You the only one can be sincere with who you are. So I feel like let your work speak for itself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't give up. Keep striving, because someone is watching. Someone is available to see and take on your work and help you get there and motivate you as well. But be true to yourself. I feel like authenticity is very relevant in these days and times. And also have positive energy when you're doing it. No matter what negative energies come at you, take it and ignite your fire with it and just elevate. Just be explosive. No matter what it seems like, no matter how it turns out, just make it, just keep being greater than yourself.
All right, come on, Queen, bring it in. So, if there's anybody out there that know exactly what inspiration is, there you go. Tammy. That's my queen. All right. So,
yes, queen, I'm here.
I like this question. Do you have a favorite artist of any genre? Who would that be?
Ooh, honey, that's no hesitate on that. Mary J. Blige.
Hold on.
Yes, honey. I love me some Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, she could put you in any type of mood. You could be happy. you mistakenly play the sad song or the breakup song, and all of a sudden now you mad for no reason. So you gotta be careful with Mary. You gotta be very careful. If you happy, stick to the happy songs. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with that part, I love all of it because of the simple fact that I have lived it. I have lived, if you haven't lived any kind of discrepancies or any malfunctions or any unhappy moments, then you may be inhuman. But Mary, she sets a good example for my life as I've been a huge fan of her since day one. And I will probably continue being a fan of hers because I love the fact that she took her pain and elevated. And she didn't, even when she felt like giving up, she continued to grow. And that's what it's all about, growth. When you learn from what your pain was like, you take it and benefit from it. You take it and just use it for the good and always put God first in the midst of it. Even when you feel lost and alone, we all have been somewhere down in that avenue. So at the end of the day, her music is like very empowering to my life. And the fact that she's a lyricist and she writes from her heart. And that's what I do, write from my heart and my soul. So I just love her. I don't care if it's good, sad, mad, whatever it is.
Glad.
Whatever it is with her, she still came out on top as a genuine queen as all times.
Yes, so. and she's not ashamed of even the heartbreak. A lot of people try to, come out and be like, I made it, but it wasn't me. And, she's never been like that. She's never been like, I made this heartbreaking song, but I've never gone through it. It's just a song. Nope. She just sings it and we all cry and fall out. And then we get back up and then we start the day over again.
Be like, look here, be feeling like you're depressed, but you're really not depressed. You're just actually just releasing that that demon.
Yes. Like, sooner or later.
Right.
So we want, hold on. I'm ready for you to grace us with something happy or sad. It's just up to you. We're ready for your talent to show them a piece of who you are. There you go, Queen. This is your moment.
Okay, awesome. The piece that I want to read is really a reflection of respecting thy woman. So respecting the womanhood of yourself. And I think that this piece will generate for kings and queens out here. And I think all men and women, should respect each other. So, and it's a piece that I've written in a while and basically to, help inspire women or men. So it's for both audience and adult audience. So the title of this poem is titled Respect Thyself. I am my own voice, my life of love. Too much for some, not your average type. The force of powerful mechanism. I serve the man of God like kings through God-made spirit of mankind. We as our brothers and sisters have to respect each other's essence. So many of us have torn each other down and definitely made it hard to uplift and rebuild the forbidden qualities. However, I aim to be the goddess and queen who will create a new change in the equation of them all. I will serve those with appreciation who have self-respect and can reciprocate the power of a strong sister. Yeah, some of you men claim to want that type of lady, but once she presents it to you, you feel like your feelings are intimidated. So intimidation arises. It begins to affect your faith in thy woman.
Oh,
I pray we build together and stop allowing our past demons to practice in our thoughts. Respect thyself. Respect thy woman profoundly, not just for the convenience of your nature. The queen is often misunderstood. Definitely an interesting catch. An introvert and an assertive flow. She can be passive aggressive at times, just the way some of you kings like it. Respect thy woman in her sensitivity and never underestimate her ability because her life is not to be reckoned with. The self-reliant woman is kind-hearted, true to the character person. The goddess is wise to the plot, so don't try to dumb down play her. In reversible action, you can end up playing your own feelings in the long run. Let the rule of love conquer our hurt in the turf of unity. Our temples are designed to be loved through the flesh in order for our spirits to be connected. We are so tied into modern factors and sectors. As driven to be, we shall hold on tight to the tie. And as if it has to be broken, then we must release it all back into the universe. Respect thy woman. King, we are the golden and liberated crowns upon your mind. I love you and peace.
Oh my goodness. I know that's right. Okay, you have truly hit us with that. Woo! I don't have a follow-up for that one. Thank you. Okay, so folks listening in, you see how elegant she is. Imagine her live. So I'm gonna give out she's gonna give out her link. So stay in tune with us so you can keep up with this young lady. Okay. So on that note, wow. Okay. I don't know, you got me speechless. Okay. If you would have a bio of your life and you had an actor or singer, who you think will play you in your bio of your life?
Ooh, and again, I have two celebrity individuals that I would love and honor to have. Again, that would be Mary J. Blige, because she's strong, she's fierce, and I feel like my characteristics are the same. And I feel like from what life has taught me, I know how to be an overcomer. And I feel like that's what she can do as well, because she have lived it and still lived it and still live it. And I can appreciate her doing it because she's about her business. Like, even if she got to be a little hood with it, you know, it was sometimes got to step out of character and correct some things. But making sure that, you know, we keep it, you know, classy. But and also Lynn Whitfield. Oh my God, I love her.
Yes. Can we
yes.
give her while she's here? There we go, Queen.
Yes.
And how would she represent you in this?
I feel like Lynn Whitfield, because, well, number one, she's classy. She's elegant. She's about her business. She's very direct. And she's very God-fearing woman, very spiritual. And for us, I say that based on, from what I see, how she demonstrates and presents herself in the episodes of Greenleaf. So, and no matter how much she's gone through and what she had to overcome, she still maybe had that sin to pay for, but she knew how to, I say, release it, and also ask God for forgiveness. And very spiritual fed, and she kept her family together. No matter what it was, it's all about making sure that you keep your family in order and together. And it's just the way she come off with grace and dignity. And the way she dressed, the way she walked and talked, it's just like, oh, you could just only imagine yourself being that way. And somebody, you know,
Jesus, essence of class.
Who you telling?
Now, girl, Josephine Baker movie. Okay.
Yes, honey.
I mean, and then she just
thin
line between love and hate. Now,
yes, honey.
Okay, no offense, but like I was saying before, I said, first of all, Martin had three. She was so classy that Martin Lawrence got dissed by her 3 times and still went in every single time. Better not. By the second time, I'm out. Okay, but he was like, yeah, ignore the first time. It's Lynn Whitfield.
She warned him, girl.
Not once, but 3 times. And he was still taking the bait. He was just, okay,
yes,
problem. Yeah, I'm good.
Yes,
that's how you know you got that class right there. That's
right. That part. Yes, that part. When you know, you can still, like you say, be evil and know how to get revenge in a nice way. But you know.
Oh, what was that line in Tyler Perry movie? And that's when I was like, dang, I didn't know she was that evil. It's something about she was like, you going to hell or the devil or something. And she's like, well, I'm already there. And I was like, Lynn.
Yes, honey. Girl, look, she knew it though.
Yeah, she was like, I'm here already. Come and get me. And then she walked off classy.
Okay, with her head held high. And that's how you should do it. And no matter what it is, honey. But yeah, definitely those two I would choose.
I'm digging your choices.
Yes.
I'm still thinking about mine, futuristic, but I dig your choices. What are your key challenges when it comes to creating your projects?
Rating my project?
Creating your project.
Creating my project?
Ooh. You have any challenges? You know?
Oh, well, I really don't have any major challenges or anything, but the challenges are if I become distracted. Like, you know, when you become distracted and be overwhelmed with other things in life, activities. Sometimes you can get sidebarred with things and you get away from your project. But at the end of the day, the challenge comes is where you have to be determined to start with, finish what you started. So I believe in that. And I believe in once I commit myself to start doing something, I would like to finish it that way I can deliver it and execute it. So my challenges is just kind of just making sure I don't get distracted or lose focus on what I'm set out to do. So I find solace in what I do, meaning that I make sure that I take like sabbatical cleansing. So my sabbatical cleanses is where I kind of preserve myself away from any type of activity that does not elevate me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, girl, makes total sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I have to detox at time and meditate. So that way I can get refocused and realigned with what my projects are and my gifts and talent, and, jump back in and finish up everything. And just knowing that I release any type of people or things that are toxic, just making sure that I don't incorporate that in what I'm doing.
I totally get you. So let's do our, take a small moment to go into, ready for a little something, and then we're going to get your social media contacts. So if you can break us some bread off, and we shall feed from your knowledge. If you have something prepared for us.
Well, yes. Actually, is it okay that since we're speaking on spoken word, I basically want to bring something forth from my first written poetry book.
Ooh, bring it closer so we can all see. And this is what we're ordering.
Yes.
Yes, that is beautiful. Please read on.
Yes, honey. Yes, so I would like to get a piece out of here. And also just to let you know, it's called The Old and New Creation, Volumes 1 and 2. So you will have 2 books in one. So basically, yes, indeed. So I will a piece from here so that way can get a little more inspiration going and see if they find some interest. I want to impact lives. That's what I'm here for.
All right.
And this is what I want my audience to reciprocate.
Right. We are ready. We're ready.
Yes, honey. So I just have so many different styles of poetry. So I definitely, I basically would like to come from a good place. And in order to come, in a good place, you have to let go old stuff, like get past things. So I want to recite a poem called Letting Go of the Past. Stop holding on. Stop holding on. Stop holding on to the things or people that you cannot change. You must realize that there are the obstacles in our lives that has to be rearranged. Yes, it may hurt to let them go, but the painful memories will vanish away slowly. Letting go of the past, it is just like procrastination. When we are always wondering if we're going to reach our final destination. The healing cycle becomes an extremely slow process. But sometimes we all have to go through the transition in order to defeat what we oppress. Life is full of hopes and dreams, and we do have the choice to become unhappy or successfully glean. God gave us free will and want us to be patient and to sit still, because it is a blessing in every lesson, in all the past experiences, whether if they are good or bad. So when you decide to let go of your past, you can start being happy with your lives. Overall, just let God intervene. And I guarantee that you will be free and spiritually clean. Free Spirit has spoken.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Sunfire Talent, we were blessed twice in one podcast. Thank you so, so much. So before we head on out, I just want to get all your information to anyone that wants to show up to any of your shows or just keep in contact with you. Like I said, we are a community. If you can tell us what your social media contacts are, or if you have an email address for booking.
Sure. My social media, Facebook is under Tammy Nicole Myers. And I also have a Facebook artist page, which is at Free Spirits Journey 49. Free Spirits Journey 49. That is my artist page where you can book me for any showcases, weddings, or special occasions. I do it all. Women empowerment, different conferences, whatever your occasion may be, I can join to the equation. And also, you can email me freespirit_1poet@yahoo.com. Again, that's freespirit_1poet@yahoo.com. And also, if you like to follow me on my other pages of social media handles, that would be at I am Free Spirit _ that's the Instagram, at I am Free Spirit _46. Thank you.
Oh, girl, thank you, thank you. So we are here with Tammy Nicole Myers. If you see anybody else with that name, you know it's wrong because you've seen her here first, okay? So please support each other, support Black businesses, support the community of talent. And thank you for one more day on this earth, Heavenly Father. And we are here today with Tammy and
right, we hope you enjoyed your time with us at Sunfire Talent. Be sure to tune in next time. Keep up to speed with the latest news on our website, sunfiretalent.com. Check us out on Facebook at Sunfire Talent and our Sunfire Talent networking group. Also, give us a follow on Instagram at Sunfire33. Until next time, peace, love, and music healing around the world.
Tammy and Memphis.